Hey everyone, so I just wanted to make a video today specifically to tell you that I'm moving. I'm moving from the house that I currently live in with my family to a house that I bought with my fiance, and it's a pretty exciting but also incredibly busy time, and that's why there is going to be no regular video this week, just because I don't have time. I'm going to be super busy. It's currently Tuesday as I'm recording this. I have no idea what day this video is going up, probably Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, but normally on Saturdays I put up a video. I'm going to be moving in. That'll be day 2 of the move-in, so it's going to be right in the middle of the action, and unfortunately my computer has to be packed up soon, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm thinking about how to pack it up as I say this, so yeah, I've got a big stack of boxes behind me. You're watching Radical Relocation. I may as well update you on what's going on. So you might be wondering, new house, new location, much farther north of where I currently live, which does lend for some excellent things because the house that I bought has a detached garage, which means I'm hoping that I can do some real life videos. Because I now have my own space, and I mean it's shared with my fiance, but I'll just try to kick her out of the garage so that I can put a project car in there. But don't tell her that. Oh, if she's watching this, then I apologize in advance. But yeah, I'm hoping to have a project car in the next, definitely within the next year. I would hope this year, but I don't know how it's gonna look financially, so it might be next year. We'll just have to see. But obviously with that comes IRL content, and I'm hoping to be able to do that. I'm hoping that the first video I do from the new house will be a look at my car, and I can show you guys what I drive and how dirty it is because I've been driving to construction sites. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that might be interesting. Let me know if you think it is. So unfortunately, because of the way that things are working out, I'm gonna be alone on Friday nights. Usually I would spend time with my fiance, but that just means I should have a bit more time to stream every once in a while. I'll still be busy doing things, probably try and come back down here to see her, but I'll probably try and stream a little bit more on Fridays. I haven't been streaming at all, so that's something that I wanted to start doing to fill up that time and also just give me something to do. I need stuff to do sometimes. Another thing that is important to note, and this is something I've been talking about for a while, and I've been experimenting a little bit with different things, but I really think I've gone in the wrong direction. I tried to push the channel more in a sort of like racing games area. You can tell this is unscripted, but then I want to do something a little bit different now. I want to try and push things into a sandbox area and more creativity on my end. So I've got a couple games in mind that I want to play, and we'll see how they go. I've got stuff like Kerbal Space Program, Space Engineers, just things like that. Sandbox games that have vehicles, things where I can be creative and just make really stupid stuff. Like Simple Planes, although I'm hoping that I'll understand more about the game because people will flame me for it if I don't. And I think it'd be more entertaining if I know at least a little bit of what I'm doing, so I need to put the work in. And that's a lot easier said than done, so we'll see how it goes. So on the topic of this channel and the future direction of things, most of you probably know this, but I do this part-time. I still work full-time. I kind of alluded to that before. But my goal and my end goal is to be doing YouTube full-time, to make these videos full-time, and there are a few ways to do that. But so here's a little bit of insight into my mind and my thinking on things. Basically, like, automation can only take me so far in that direction, and I think it's gotten sort of close to the not close to the end or the close to the capacity of what that could possibly be. But I think that, like, the automation community is a very niche community. It's a very rich community, not financially, but in terms of like, the people here are excellent. And the thing is that it's not a very big community. Like, a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, they'll try and hit those big games. Like Valorant came out and like everybody's streaming it because they want to get that viewership. But that kind of stuff is like a fad-based thing. It just goes and then comes back and then goes and then comes back. Things like automation stick around for a long time, but they never grow to that length. I think BeamNG is an example of a game that kind of goes up and down like that. Maybe not as much as these like online multiplayer games, but BeamNG is way bigger than automation in terms of community and in terms of potential community as well. So it's cool to be meshing the two. All that to be said, the reality is that I don't think anybody wants to be known for that one game that they play, and me included. I don't want to be known for me, and I want people to watch the videos for me and my creativity and maybe the way that I edit it and talk. I don't know. I mean, this video is literally just talking, so if you watch this far, you're probably in that category. But you probably, I hope you know what I'm trying to say here. I'm not great at explaining things sometimes, but basically I'm trying to get into other games too, because I want you to see that this kind of automation creativity extends into other things, including other games and real life too. So yeah, stick around for that. I'm pretty darn excited for it. That's kind of what I was thinking for the future. I think about this a lot, but you never know. Stuff changes, things change, and yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Maybe one day I'll make a video on something like space engineers and then I'll take off. You never know. YouTube is so confusing sometimes, especially in the algorithm. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I've been doing this for a while. Some videos get crazy, some videos don't. Yeah, I never know. Anyway, so I just wanted to say thank you to those people who are supporting this channel via the join button. Not going to say their names in this video because it's quite a short video, but I do want to point out that this is probably the best way to support me if you're looking to do that, other than just subscribing and watching and liking and commenting, I guess, the general YouTuber words. You can definitely support me via the join button or donations on my highly infrequent but hopefully more frequent coming up streams. Yeah, that's the best way to support me. I used to have merch, but I don't have merch anymore because it barely sold, and also I wasn't fully happy with the way that it was working. The shipping was just ridiculously expensive, and I really don't like that. Like, personally for me, and this is the way that I work with pretty much everything, like, I would never make an advertisement for something that I would never use. Same thing with merch. Like, I bought the merch that I made before, and it's okay, but it was so expensive. It's like, would I buy this if this wasn't mine? And the answer was no. So yeah, same thing applies to everything. I try to be 100% honest about everything. Feel free to call me out if I'm not. And yeah, that's the gist of things. But anyway, bit of a talk for you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'm not rambling too much. Hopefully I'm not repeating myself too much. That is something that I do often, especially when I try to go unedited, although this will be at least a little bit edited because I don't want to leave any blanks in there. My computer just went dark, so oh geez. Okay, I think the time is over. Thanks everybody. I'll see you again next week or the week after, and we'll see.